What is up, people? Today I'm going to show you how to fix this generation has thrown an exception key not found for the tongue. Well, let me show you how I created this problem first. Alright, I'm gonna go create a new general file. I'm gonna delete everything here and I'm gonna go to, first of all, you need to enable the Rigify add-on here. Alright, make sure that this Rigify is enabled. So I'm gonna go back to my layout and I'm gonna shift A to add an armature, go to human meter rig. I'm gonna scale this up and I'm gonna go to side view, slightly like this, and I'm gonna select this armature. I'm gonna type into the edit mode. Alright, Alt A to unselect everything, and I'm gonna go to object data properties. Under view for display, I'm gonna enable the names so you can see the names of the particular bones written here for clarity. Alright, and for some reasons this problem screwed me for almost 24 hours because I almost done creating a humanoid model and I was about to rig it. The only difference was that the model didn't had any teeth, tongue, etc. I mean the things that are inside the face of a humanoid model, those things were not present in that humanoid model, so I accidentally, or let's say intentionally, deleted those particular bones without knowing the consequences. Upon searching on the internet there was no solution, so I decided to find it on my own. So here we go. Let me show you how I got this problem in the first hand. So this is the sequence for the tongue. Alright, I'm gonna go to L for linked select and I'm simply gonna remove this armature, or let's say bones for now. X to delete bones. Alright, now let's go back to the object mode and under Rigify here we have generate rig. Let's do this. Let's say let me show you better window the Blender info log. Generation has thrown an exception. This key, this particular key for tongue, is not found. Right, so the first thing we need to do is I'm gonna select this armature, go back into the edit mode, and I'm gonna press 1. How about I disable the names for now, and I'm gonna select this bone, shift B to duplicate it and Y to duplicate it along the Y-axis. Alright, here we go, we just duplicated a bone. Now I'm gonna go and unlink this. For that I need to press Alt P and clear the parent. Alright, now we're here on the outliner. You need to focus on the outliner. Just expand this a little bit and click on these little arrows over here to expand the hierarchy. I'm gonna expand the meter rig, expand the spine 1, I mean 001, spine 2, 3, 4, here we go, 5, 6, 7. Alright, this particular collection has all the what do we call it, all the bones for the face. Alright, so I have the face bone selected and One thing is the face bone here is hidden inside this neck, I mean the spine bone. I'm gonna simply select the spine bone and hide it for now by pressing H. And this was the bone that we recently created. So first of all, I'm gonna rename this bone, double click to rename, and I'm gonna rename this to O, or let me just check the leave it. I'm gonna give it a name ORZ dash tongue. Alright, or let me just retry this again. By the way, I'm gonna delete this duplicate rig, unnecessary rig. I'm gonna select this meta rig and regenerate rig. Here we have alright, this created another problem. I'm gonna unlink this. No. So we got another error here. ORZ tongue. I'm gonna tap into the edit mode, select the face. I'm gonna parent this now. Control P, not the keep offset but the connected offset, connected option. Actually, I think I connected the tongue. My god. Let's just undo this. Alright, select this newly made bone. This is an hardcore solution, by the way. It takes a lot of attempts. This sucks. ORZ dash teeth, and let's just undo the height. ORZ teeth, select this ORZ teeth, not teeth, it's supposed to be tongue. There was the error. TONGE tongue. Old teeth, select it first and select the face. This should be the active selection. The face should be the active selection. Control T, connected. Here we go. And I'm gonna go to this object mode again, select this, regenerate. Alright, this is the actual problem here. It says generation has thrown an exception. Whatever this is, this prop collection key tongue dot 003 not found. Alright, we are halfway through it. Now let's go into the actual solution. Select this, tab back into this edit mode. Now select this head, or whatever that is, this endpoint of the bone. ORZ tongue. We're gonna create 3 more similar types of tongues. So I'm gonna tab into the side view. Here we go, and I'm gonna simply extrude this. Extrude it one more time. Alright, we extruded it total 3 times. Alright, now let's try regenerating the rig, and it will still give an error, but this is the first step. Alright, let's just let the computer process this for a while. Damn. Damn. It says rig successfully generated. Damn, but this does not looks as it is supposed to be. Did you see anything extraordinary here? Where are the control points? We don't see any control points here. They are all the way here at the bottom. This is not what we expected, so I'm gonna delete this rig again, and I'm gonna click on this armature, go back to the edit mode, and what I'm gonna do now is simply duplicate this org tongue, or maybe simply create a new bone by pressing shift A, but that will place it all the way down over here, so I'll undo that because we need to position it later. Shift A on again, shift D to duplicate. Alright, this is the bone we need. org tongue 004. I'm gonna rename this to tongue. I'm gonna clear the parent, Alt P, clear parent, and now I'm gonna set the parent to the face bone. Select this tongue first, and then select this face next. Control P and make parent to connected. Alright, we can change this their locations later, but for now just connected it. How about I select this, I'm gonna go grab it on the x-axis. I'm gonna simply, alright, you can fix these locations later, I've been telling you. I'm gonna extrude this by pressing E, y-axis, up to it creates tongue 003. Extrude Y and extrude Y again to tongue 003. Face rig, and let's just leave it for now. Alright, type into the edit mode and regenerate. Hope this works. Successfully generated rig. Alright, it's at the bottom because we have not applied these transformations. We need to apply the transformations. I'm gonna delete this hierarchy, select this, Control A, all transforms to apply all transformations. Now go back to this Rigify option here and regenerate. Here we go. This is the actual rig that we want by solving the problem. Let me just solve a problem in real time with another file. Like I have this error on the different file. Here we go. I was facing error on this file. I'm gonna delete this previous rig, and what about I'm gonna do is select this, or whatever, what do we call this, I forgot the name, meta rig. I often forget names, that's my problem. So the point is I'm gonna go to Rigify, regenerate rig, and I'm gonna get an error. Alright, here we go. I'm simply showing you the process for a different file. Generation has thrown an exception for tongue not found. I'm gonna minimize that. So I'm gonna select this armature for meta rig. I'm gonna shift S to hide everything except for these armature, tabbing into edit mode. So here we have. Alright, the problem on this armature was that I already had these tongue bones, but I didn't had this org tongue. Alright, whatever that might be. So I'm simply gonna select these. Also, the problem was that all these 1, 2, and 3, all these 3 tongues were parented to the face bone. We need to parent them to the previous tongue bone. This is the first tongue bone that is connected to the face bone. This second bone should be connected to the previous tongue bone. So I'm gonna simply unlink this. Alt P to unlink and clear parent. Alt P to unlink and clear parent. Same thing over here. Now I'm gonna select this bone first and then the parent object, which is the tongue. Control P and connected. Same thing over here. Connected. Control P, Control P and connected. And one more thing is we need to extrude this guy out up to 3 times. Extrude this on the y-axis. Extrude this y. Extrude this y. Alright, and later on we can change their positions, or we can simply keep offset. By the way, if you keep offset, you will keep generating issues, but you can try that one as well, like Control P. And I'm talking about this first option, the keep offset option. This keeps giving the error. Still, you can try it if it works for you. Now let's tab into the edit mode. Alright, I'm gonna simply unhide everything, all that. Here we go. I'm gonna go to front view. I'm gonna delete this previous rig, delete hierarchy, and I'm gonna select this one, the armature, and I'm gonna hide the names. And one last step is to apply the transformation. Control A, all transforms, to apply object transformations. So now let's select this armature and regenerate the rig. This is it. That's how we solve it. Alright, I'm gonna check the name one more time. Come on, man, how far it is. Anyway, this is how we solve. Generation has thrown an exception, key not found for tongue error in Blender. Hope you find this tutorial helpful, and if you did, give this video an upvote to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. I will see you next time.